For our closing exercise, I had a mentor remind me that particularly for what I do, and I would say what you do, we need to be very deliberate with the type of feedback we let into our brain. Because feedback is like fuel. And if you only eat chocolate for a week, your brain is going to be doing some very weird things, right? Whereas if you eat a well-balanced diet and healthy stuff, you're going to feel much sharper. And so with feedback, right, when I get up and speak to a group of 120 faculty, there's a guarantee that somebody is really happy and excited and learning things, and there's a guarantee that somebody wishes they were fishing. There's a guarantee that that's the case. And so in the feedback that I seek afterward, I used to be really deliberate, like almost like to a masochistic level of seeking critical and constructive feedback. And I, at my mentor's suggestion, have started to ask questions that are a little bit more asking for strengths or positively framed. And so I'm going to ask you one of those questions at the end of this. If you have critical feedback, you can write me an anonymous email afterward. But I'd love to ask you, what is something that you really valued from this conversation that we had today? And so I want to give everybody 5 seconds to think about that, and then I'd love to just popcorn out a handful of answers. What is something that you valued from this beautiful, spontaneous little coaching lab that we had today? 5 seconds to think, and then we'll go from there. See some unmute, so let's go Christopher, Janet, Strap, and then on from there.
I really appreciated when I heard Lynn speak. I heard something that I feel I don't encounter, or I encounter less and less, it seems nowadays. And that's the sense of accountability. You know, instead of looking outward, there's this moment when she spoke. It's like she stopped and began speaking about what she feels internally, and looking at herself rather than others. I thought that was fantastic.
Love it.
I was about to say the same thing, Chris. I like that she was reflective and trying to problem solve to see where's the disconnect in that part. And I appreciate that, especially seeing a person in leadership doing that. So
I like the collaboration of the different departments and different ideas and different thoughts.
Yeah, it's so fun to bring different minds from different perspectives together, and all with one central idea or purpose.
I would say thank you, Christopher and Strap, I do appreciate those kind words. However, I do have 3 individuals that I work with in health sciences, so they might say she's blowing smoke. She doesn't do that at all. So I just want to keep myself honest here, you know.
The irony of our own expertise, right? When we're in a setting like this, we can pause and reflect. Any others?
I like how you shared the big word, the thing where you had some of the words bigger than others from other places to show those things are also somewhere else, that they're not just here, you know, that it's happening, you know, other places that, you know, so, it is time to get up from the blame game and find a solution. I mean, period. There's got to be a solution, but that was nice. I like how you share that outside of when you're spending time with us, you share what you also find outside of us.
That's helpful to know. It's also, I should stay and elevate this even more. Every single time I've asked this question to a group, and that's now been to many, many, many thousands of people, lack always shows up biggest in the word cloud for the second question as a root cause, always, which is why I'm feeling compelled that maybe the antidote to that needs to be the next book. I don't quite have the answer yet though, so I got to work on that. All right, if you have something else to say, for time's sake, I want to officially pause there. So if you've got a scoot, go for it.